everybody, it's your old pal Rob wanting to do something a little different. And I'm going to tell you where this is coming from as we are wrapping up here. One of the things that, as I head into the second part of me doing this, I think this is a milestone for me, leaving this home and then going to our new farm and rebuilding the studio and doing something totally different. Not totally different, but we're still going to be doing board games, but I want to bring it to you in a little bit more professional way, but a little bit more fun where you're more involved. And until we can get that up and going in the next couple of months, I started thinking about how hard it is to do this and get noticed in this. You know, I've been doing this for just about 6 years now, and it's not the easiest thing in the world to start from scratch and start a channel. And every time you turn around, there are new channels. And I think there's a lot of people and channels that don't get noticed. And I wanted to do kind of what I felt were some really great people out there that are starting to get noticed or haven't been noticed, and that you should take a look at some of the things that they do, because when I look at them and I see how they do things so much better than I do, I want to spotlight them and make them shine and outshine me, because I'm beyond the thing of I'm not here to make this some kind of business. This is something that for me is for raising charity and stuff like that, and that works for me. But there's people out there that have a lot of talent and are very special that really deserve to be, you need to watch them, because it really helps you. If you have a passion for this hobby and for this, you know, whether it's painting, board games, or anything like that, you have your own passion. But when you watch some of these people and their passion, it ignites yours and burns your flame even more. And that's why I wanted to start this off. And we're going to do two, one today, one tomorrow. And then going forward every week, we're going to do one a week. And kind of shine the light on some really great channels that you may know about or may not know about. Now listen, do I expect to move the needle for them? Hey, if they get 10 more subscribers than they had, and those 10 pass it on, then I've done my job, and I think that's a great thing. But the first person I want to talk about is somebody that doesn't have a channel, but I consider the future of wargaming, and that's Candice Harris. Candice Harris, who I had the pleasure of at a workshop for Board Game Geek some years ago, sitting next to at dinner and getting to know. And I will never forget that moment as long as I live. This is a person whose enthusiasm and passion and everything about her just shines. I rarely see a light like this in the world. And it's something that we need each and every day of our lives, is someone that lights up a room and is genuine, not trying to sell you a bunch of baloney. Listen, there's a lot of great people out there and channels out there, but there's some bad ones too. But this is one person that is true to her heart, unique. Her look is just glorious, okay? And very unique. And when this woman walks into a room, it just brightens. The thing that really makes me really stand out and want to talk about Candice is her passion for war games. And this isn't to kind of cut on anybody else or any other channels, because everybody has their unique way of doing things. But wargaming has gotten stale. It's your plain old unboxing. You get a bunch of guys that think they're military geniuses and that they're smarter than you. The grognog is a whatever they call themselves. There's a lot of good ones and there's a lot of bad ones, as is with everything else. But I always felt that it needed a touch and a unique touch. You know, you get a couple of guys that kind of just skim through the rules and just say, oh, well, it's the same kind of system, and I'll give my opinion on that particular battle or this, that, and the other. And they really don't know what they're talking about, or they try to sell you a lot of nothing. Okay? And when you look at what Candice does, she doesn't pretend to know everything about wargaming. She is a novice wargamer who is continually learning, and her passion and her fire for it burns brighter than anything I've ever seen. She is the future of wargaming. She is the best wargamer blogger. She is the best wargamer video choreographer, does the best videos, interviews, everything, because she does not pretend to be pretentious or smarter than the rest of the room. She listens. She listens. And her unique interviews, some of the stuff she's done with David Thompson, I highly suggest go to Board Game Geek, anything with Candice Harris, type it in, look at it, read her articles, read what she does, and you can see why a lot of these companies are looking and going, yes, this is our go-to, okay? This girl is extremely special, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, 2 years from now, when you want to go buy a game and you're uncertain of it, that is going to be your number one resource. She does it better than anything I could have done with War and Pieces, anything that anybody else is doing out there today. She is the very best. Her interviews, how she listens, what she did with the coin series, her enthusiasm. I've actually now, you know, I'm a little partial here, and I'm going to be honest with you, because I am her friend. We don't talk very often. I mean, how could I with everything going on around here? But you know, one of the things that I always wanted to do is do stuff with her, and our schedules don't match that well, but when we have gotten together, it's always been fun, enjoyable, and when we do talk, it has been meaningful and impactful in my life, okay? Because I see it. I see the incredible, just the same way I saw when the 12 years ago or whatever it was, when Rodney started up in his basement and did Mansions of Madness, I said, my God, this guy is special. And I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong one bit. And I have that same feeling about Candice. And I'm telling you right now, you mark my words, you mark this date in the calendar when you see this video, and you go watch her stuff, and how she is going to energize and really bring out all these fantastic games. And you can see the things that I wanted to express to you, easily expressed from her, because she can connect with you. Listen to her. Listen to her, listen to others, and how she makes things shine. The future of wargaming is right before us, and you are at the dawn of it. Candice Harris. This is why I believe you should watch everything she does. Until our next one, which will be very well tomorrow, where we'll be talking about probably the greatest dungeon crawling channel on the planet, and that is the Dungeon Dive. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.